Hi, welcome back to Holly Hobbies. Let me show you how to make this easy summer wreath. We will attach one roll of Deco mesh to a 5-gallon paint stick to create a beautiful door swag. This can be hung horizontal, vertical, or used as a table centerpiece. This design is beginner friendly and will bring out your inner crafter. So let's grab those paint sticks and have some fun crafting. So we're going to take some wire. I have some floral wire here, and we're going to make it 2 lengths of our yardstick. And we don't have to be exact. And we're just going to roll it out approximately 2 lengths of that yardstick. And we're going to clip it off with our wire cutters. And now we're just going to eyeball 1/3 of our wire, and we're going to grab it. It doesn't have to be exact. And now we're going to twist it around the narrowest part of our paint stick. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a hanger that we're going to be able to hang this if we want to use it as a swag, or you can also use it as a centerpiece. So we're left with a short piece of wire and a long piece. We're going to go ahead and twist our long piece around 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to go in the opposite direction with our short piece and do that same thing. 1, 2, and 3. The short piece and the long piece, and form one long piece of wire. Just like so. And now we're going to make a loop here, about 1 inch or so, and we're going to give it a couple twists. 1, 2 twists. Let's do 1 more twist. And we're going to take the rest of our wire here, and we're going to take the end and come under that loop we just made, about 3/4 of an inch, and we're going to flip it up. And now we're going to twist all of these together, this big loop and that little piece that we brought up, and we're going to make it into one long piece. And now I'm going to take this long piece and wrap it around what we just did. And then I'll take this end and we will just tuck it under everything that we just did, just like that. And what we made is this little hanger on the back that we're going to secure it to the wall if we need to have a hanger. And this is just a little makeshift thing that you can do yourself out of wire. Otherwise, if you have the proper kit with the hardware and the little hangers, you can do that yourself with your toolkit. So now we have our hanger ready to go, and we're going to start prepping this with our Chenille stems. For this next step, we're going to take 8 Chenille stems and we're going to begin prepping our paint stick. Now I want to go ahead and put loop side down, and we're going to start with our first Chenille stem, and we're going to come right under where we prepped our loop, our wire hanger stick here, about 2.5 inches, which is just a little bit under from what we just did. And we're going to go ahead and twist these off to the side. And we're going to attach our first set of doubles to this paint stick. And now we're going to do that same thing in the opposite direction. And we're going to come over on the right side of the paint stick with this set of Chenille stems. And now we've just attached our first set of doubles. So we're going to come in 2.5 inches and do that same thing on the other side. And we're just going to get this paint stick all prepped for our Deco mesh. And we're going to do that same thing on this other side here. So now we're going to eyeball in the center here, and we're going to put our next set of doubles. And we're all coming off the left side, and now we're going to come off the right side. And we have the last two chenille stems. We're going to come right in the center here, but instead of making doubles, we're going to make a single. And we're going to come straight up the middle now with the chenille stem. And I'm going to redo that one because it's not very even. So let me even this out more. And we're going to come in the center here as well. With our last single. So we have double, single, double, single, double. 3 sets of doubles, 1, 2, 3, and 2 sets of singles. And this is how we're going to prep our paint stick for this design. And we have our hook on the back to hang it if we want to use it as a swag, or we can just leave it flat if you want to use it as a centerpiece. So we're going to start attaching our Deco mesh to our paint stick. I'm going to give you a quick heads up of how we're going to be doing this. And we're going from doubles to the double to the double. We're going to come around to this set of double, and we're skipping these singles. Double, double. We're going to come around, and then we're going to go single, single, and then we're going to come and do that same pattern again 2 times. We're going to start with our Deco mesh, and we're going to come in about 1.5 inches, and we're just going to pinch and grab till we get to the other side. We're going to place our Deco mesh in our first set of doubles here. It doesn't matter if you use the left or the right side. And we're going to get that in the first set. And we're just going to give our chenille stems a couple of twists. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go in 12-inch poofs to start with. So we're going to use our measuring mat, and we're going to take it, and we're just going to take our mesh and just kind of pull it a little taut, but not too much. And you're going to go 12 inches like that. And now we're going to skip this single, and we're going to go right into this next double set here. On the one side of the paint stick, we're giving it a couple twists, and we can go ahead and just fluff out our poof, our first 12-inch poof. And we're going to do that same thing, another 12 inches. And now we're going to that next set of doubles right here. And we're going to go ahead and twist, a couple twists, and fluff out that next poof. Now we're going around the end now, and we're not going to do a 12-inch. We're going to do a 10-inch, a little bit shorter going around the end. So now we're going to measure our 10 inches. And we're just going to go around. Now we're working our way around that paint stick, and we're going to put it into this next set of doubles. And that was a 10-inch poof going around the end. And we're going to go ahead and fluff each poof out as we go. All right, so now we're going to mimic that same thing that we did, and now we're back to the 12-inch poofs. So we're measuring 12 inches, we're skipping the single, and we're going right here to that set of doubles. Right now we're just working with those sets of doubles. And that was a 12-inch. We're going to do another 12-inch. And now we're back to the end here, and we're gonna do that 10" to come around to the end of our paint stick. And this is our 10", and we're coming around and we're just gonna attach it in that set of doubles right there. And now we've done one entire lap around our paint stick and all those doubles. We did a 12", 12", 10", 12", 12", 10. And now we have those two singles in the middle that we haven't done anything with yet. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to do a 10" poof, and we're gonna come in the center with a 10" poof right there. Now we're coming into the center singles, and we're fluffing that up, and now we're gonna go to that next center single, and we went 10" to get to the single. And now we're gonna go back to a 12" to that next single here. So we have one big 12 inches right here in the center. And this one was our 10". So we got to do that same thing, a 10" to come back out now. And we're going to measure our 10 inches now. And now we're coming back out on the same side that we did this, and we're attaching it to that last set of doubles on the paint stick. All right. So there's a 10". So we have our 12" in the middle, our two 10" here. And now, since we've already had this one poof done here in our 10", we're not going to do another 10". We're going to go back to the 12" because we need it a little bit bigger to go around. So we're going to do 12 inches now, and we're going to come around our paint stick, and now we've come around with a 12". The first one time we did the 10" coming around the end of the paint stick, and now we're doing the 12", and we're poofing that up. All right, and look at how beautiful our design is starting to take form. And now we're going to continue around in that same pattern that we just did. So we have a 2 complete laps around our paint stick. So we've made it around to the other side, and now we go back to the 10" to get us back to that center single. This is our 10" right here, and we're just doing 2 layers of the same exact pattern just to get it nice and full and fluffy, and you can see that beautiful colors and that Deco mesh. And now we're back to that other single at the top, and that's where we went back to our 12 inches. And you were just kind of using our measuring mat, our cutting mat, as our measuring guide. It doesn't have to be exact, but that gives us the measurements so we can estimate our Deco mesh there. And there's another 12 inches that went straight back in the middle. So that left us, now we have to come out, and we come out with our 10 inches. And now I'm coming with our 10 inches, and we're coming back out the side here into those double sets right there. There we go. And we have one more loop to do around, and that will be a full 2 sets. So now we're going to do that 12 inches. The second one, we're going a little bit bigger than that first one to come around. And we're going to go ahead and place that right there. And we can go ahead and fluff up our Deco mesh. And now we're doubled up here in the center we're doubled up on the ends, and I just want to double up on the sides here. So we're going to go back to the 12 inches here, and we're going to double up right here into that set of doubles, and we're just giving it a nice double layer of Deco mesh, and it's bringing out all those colors, and it's making this swag get nice and fluffy and full. And now we're doing that next set of doubles on the side right there, and that's with our 12 inches. So now we have two sets in the middle, 2 sets on the side, but when we flip it around, we are going to have 3 on the ends, which is perfectly fine. And we're going to get those last 2 sets of doubles here at the end. So we're going to come around the end, and this time, let's see, we might have to go a little bit bigger. So we had 12 inches before. Let's go 13 inches to come around this last end here. And there we go. And now we're going to do the last 2 doubles on the sides. And those are going to be the 12 inches. And look at how full and pretty this is getting. And it's just, all the layers are really making these colors just pop. And we're going to do another 12 inches. And this is going to complete that full double set. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We have to do one more around the end, and then it will be completely even. And so the last one at the end, remember we did the 13 inches, and this is going to be complete, a full set of doubles with some extra, couple extra ones at the end here. All right, so look at how pretty that looks. There we go. So we're going to cut our Deco mesh off now. And we're just going to tuck that under. We're not going to really see that. And this is our beautiful base that we're going to start our design now. Our beautiful ocean beach swag design. And you can just fluff up all your layers how you want them. And there we go. We have this beautiful base that we're going to begin our swag design. And I have this ribbon here from Hobby Lobby, ribbon, 1 3/8 inch ribbon. And we're going to take this ribbon, we're going to cut our ribbon into 24-inch sections here. And we're going to do 3 of this color, and we'll do 3 of that blue. So I have this beautiful ribbon that complements our design here, and we're going to make just little cute little bows that we're going to attach. And they're in 24 inches, and we're just going to do this little crisscross, almost like a awareness ribbon here. First of all, we're going to dovetail the ends. I forgot about that. So let's just start by getting all of our ends dovetailed. So we have our 24-inch ribbon. It's dovetailed on the ends, and we're just going to start by making these cute little bows. We're just going to crisscross like that, lay our end flat and slide it under. And then we're just gonna pinch and grab in the center. This is how you would do it if you didn't have a bow maker. And we're just gonna make a cute little bow, and we're going to attach it into our sets of doubles here. And there you see we have this beautiful little bow that complements our design. And I'm gonna cut this end down a little bit shorter. Cut some of that off so it matches it a little bit better. And I'm just gonna alternate my colors here. So now I'm gonna go to my next color, which is this beautiful blue. We're gonna crisscross the fronts, and where it intersects, we're gonna hold it, lay our loop flat and slide it under. And we're gonna pinch and grab till we get to the end right there. And we've formed this beautiful little bow, and now we're gonna put it into this next set of doubles and give it a good couple twists. And then you can get your, once you get your bow in there, you can get it, the loops adjusted the way you want. And we have two of our beautiful little bows placed. And we're gonna go around and keep alternating our colors in these sets of doubles around our swag. So let's do one more together. And I'm taking my next beautiful blue here, turquoise, mint green. And we have another cute little bow. And I don't like how this loop just looks a little too big, so I'm just gonna make it a little bit smaller. There we go. All right, there's my bow. To redo this one. Didn't quite like that one, and that's okay. You can always redo. If you don't like the way it looks, we're just making very simple little bows, and we're placing it into our sets of doubles. And this is just a little over an inch size ribbon. And it's just a real pretty, real thick ribbon. I really like working with that. I've had it for a while. Like all of us crafters have loads and loads of ribbon that we stack up on, and we never know when we're going to pull out that ribbon and use it for a gorgeous design. And this is the day that we are using this beautiful blue ribbon here. And I'm going to continue onto this other side here, and I'm just going to continue alternating my colors. Between this beautiful blue here and this mint green. So we're gonna get these last two on. And I've added all those cute little ribbon bundles there, made cute little bows that we've alternated our colors, and we've put them on each set of doubles. And we're left with these two singles in the middle that we're going to add a nice little ocean touch. All right, so now what I've done is I've just pulled out some various flowers, succulents, things that I thought might look ocean-like. And I have some floral wire. And we're just gonna make two little bouquet bundles. And I think this hydrangea is just, I always love working with hydrangeas with my ocean designs. I just think the colors are so pretty. Two identical bundles. We're gonna play around. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use these or not, but we're gonna leave those there. I'm gonna try to make just a couple little identical bundles, play around. So I'm gonna go ahead and play around a little bit with some different textures and colors, and I just want to create something that looks fun and ocean-like. These are some little bundles I got on clearance, I remember a long time ago. Hobby Lobby, and they have just, look at all that you get in it. I mean, definitely had to grab those bundles. They might have been in the flower wedding section or something. I don't remember, but when they got clearance, like big time clearance, I bought all of them. And look at that, how many you can get out of that. So I'm just going to play around with all this different ferns and moss, and we're gonna come up with 2 cute little bundles. So when you get your little bundle the way that you want, and I think I'm loving this so far, and I'm gonna add just a few more. Oh, these might be the ones, these are my second set, sorry, okay. We're doing something like this. I'm not gonna use these right now. So I'm gonna get my bundles, and we're doing just 2 identical looking ones, and I just have a little mix of some fern and just make it look, textures and colors, and I just love this hydrangea and the ocean design. And you just play around and have some fun. Let's add another one of these in there. And when you get it the way that you want, there we go. We're gonna take our floral wire, and we're just going to secure it around our bundle here. And we're just gonna get it, and we're gonna twist it. Try to get it nice and tight. And we'll flip it around to the back side, and we'll give it a couple twists. Flip it around the front, just good twist. And then now we're just have this little bundle. I'm just gonna keep twisting this wire. And now I have this beautiful little bundle here. This one didn't quite get in there. Making sure everything's secured, and we're gonna secure it even more with some hot glue once we get it on there. So I'm just got my little bundles here, and I think I love that. And I'm gonna make another one that's gonna be identical to this. And then we're gonna place these little bundles on our 2 singles right there, okay? So we're moving, we're getting closer here. And let's go ahead and get this next bundle together. Try to make it look like our other one. I think I had that down there. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but we kind of want them to look a little similar. And we'll do that with our succulents. There we go. And look at how pretty and ocean-like that looks. And we're gonna take our another floral wire, and we're gonna do that same thing. We just wanna get it nice and secure. Nice little bundle, and just do it as many times as you want till you have it the way that you feel is all nice and tight and secure. We're just wrapping our floral wire around, and we're twisting, and we're bringing it back around, and we're twisting, and we're clipping off. All right, so we're left with these cute little bouquet bundles that we made ourselves. And look how fun that was. It almost like brought out our florist. If you ever wanted to be a florist or thought that was cool. And now we have these cute little bundles that we're gonna place in those 2 single Chenille stems right there in the center of our design here. So we're going to take this bundle, and we're very simply just going to place it right there on that set of single Chenille stems, and use that Chenille stem to twist it. And we're going to go ahead and clip it down and finish this off like we did our other ones, and push that pointed end down. And we're gonna do that same thing with our other bundle here. And we're just gonna stick that right there on that single chenille stem. And we're gonna twist and finish that one off. All right, our design is coming together. Look at that, how pretty that is. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish it with a beautiful big bow here in the center. And we're gonna add a little couple finishing touches on our bows. So I'm gonna get my hot glue gun heated up for our finishing bow touches. And now we're gonna take some accents, some home accents. You get them at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, off Amazon, and they come in a bag of all different textures and shapes. And what we're gonna do is we're just going to hot glue these centers into right here in the center of our bows. So we're just gonna place our hot glue in the center. You can also put it on the piece that you're gonna be placing. And we're gonna go ahead and hot glue something fun with the different color textures onto the centerpieces of all of our 6 bows that we just did. So I'm gonna hot glue this next one here. And we're gonna start our finishing bow for our design, and we're gonna place our floral wire in our bodabra. And we're gonna start with the turquoise side facing up. I have both colors cut and 15 inches and dovetailed. And we're gonna place turquoise side up in our bodabra. And we're gonna do that same thing with this one. And we're gonna make a crisscross pattern. And now we're gonna create a bow, and we're gonna use our ribbon. We have it doubled up, and we're going to bring it out this end around the same length as our finish ends here, maybe a little bit longer because we're going to end up dovetailing that. And we're going to place that in our bodabra just like that. See, the ends are right here, and this will give us a little extra room, so when we dovetail it, they're all going to be around that same length. And now we're gonna create a bow, and we're gonna do our first loop, and we wanna come out to the ends of right here, to those finished ends that we placed in the beginning and crisscrossed. Our loop is right around there, the length of those. And we're just gonna keep creating, we're gonna twist it, and then we're gonna come up in that same direction with our blue, same color blue, and we're gonna make sure our bow is coming out to the end there. And now we have this darker blue coming on top, making sure I'm coming to the end there. It's all around, I'm just guesstimating it. Twisting it because I want that same blue coming up the other side. And I'm around the same length here as this loop. And I'm going to keep doing that same pattern with this ribbon. Until we make a big, beautiful bow that we're going to add to our design. So far we have 3 loops. There's our 4th one. Two, three, 4. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one we'll cut off around right here. Okay. We don't have to cut it off yet, but we'll cut it right around here. So now we're going to take our wire and we're going to come up our bow here. You can bring our bow out. I'm going to crisscross that wire and making it nice and tight. And then we can pull our bow out of our bow maker, bring it around the back, and get that ribbon twisted nice and tight. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this off, and let's go ahead and dovetail the unfinished ends of this ribbon that we just added. And there was one more end over here. And now we're going to add this beautiful bow to our design. And we're going to use this floral wire to connect it. And then we're going to fluff it all out, all these loops here, and we're going to make it look really beautiful. So let's go ahead and bring our design back here. Get our ribbon out of the way. And now what we're going to do is we're going to use our floral wire and we're going to come on each side of this of our paint stick, and we're going to come right in that center where we already can fill those Chenille stems, so we know that's the center. And I'm getting my other one. My wire's coming right in between the layers of mesh, right in here, and I'm just squeezing it right down there beside that paint stick. I'm not going through the mesh, I'm just finding my way through. And now see how I'm right here at the center and I have my floral wire. And now I'm going to pull my bow nice and tight, and we're going to twist it right here in the center. We know we're in the center with this zip tie right here, or with that Chenille stem. And now we're going to flip it over and we're going to get our bow all fluffed up and looking really beautiful here. So let's get all of these pulled out, the different colors. The way you want. A lot of it will just fall naturally. Separating these beautiful loops with this darker, kind of like a periwinkle blue, and this beautiful seafoam green. And we're trying to get all of this just real pretty. Our bows. Look at that beautiful ribbon just flowing, just like the ocean. And our design here, our ocean theme, just makes you feel like you're whisked away to another place. If you're longing to be at the ocean, you could just stare and dream. If you're at the ocean, it's going to be a beautiful addition to your decor. And we're going to just keep playing around with that bow there and get it just the way you want. And this isn't wired ribbon, but if you had some wired ribbon, of course, it would, You could make it stay where you want, but this is just more of a flowy design, and we're just going to let it fall where it wants to fall here. And look at how beautiful our design turned out. I am so happy with it. I hope you're happy that you had fun crafting today. And this was one roll of Deco mesh. That was it. One roll of Deco mesh and 2 rolls of this ribbon, and we didn't even use all of it. We still have some. This is a jumbo roll, 1 3/8 inch, 30 feet. We made our 2 beautiful little bundles here with our succulents and some hydrangeas, some ferns, different colors, textures. We've added 6 cute little bows with some home accent balls and seeds and in the center there, and just look at how gorgeous that is and how it really showcases that beautiful Deco mesh. And I'm so happy that you came to my channel and crafted with me today, and that you'll subscribe, like, and follow me for more wreath and crafting ideas. Thanks for watching Holly Hobbies, from my heart to yours. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow for more wreath and crafting ideas. Thanks for watching Holly Hobbies.